back to our channel. In the previous video, we were talking about the different types of eyes. We did the first part where we mentioned 3 types, and in today's video, we're going to finish with part 2, and we're going to be talking about 2 different types of eyes. Si te gustaría ver esta misma información, pero en español, puedes revisar el canal de mi amiga Adriana, que va a estar acá arriba. My name is Monica, and I am one of the English version instructors, and this is Nana and Mona. Today's video is the second part, so if you have not seen the first part of the eyes, you can go ahead and check the first comment down below. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, Asian eye. These are almond shaped, but their main characteristic or what makes them unique is that they belong to Asians and they are usually found to be small. The upper eyelid and the fixed eyelid can seem to be a single piece. Sometimes you will not find a socket, and if you were to find it, you will see that it is barely noticeable. This can have the name of a mono eyelid or a uni eyelid. This eyelid is usually bulging or prominent as if it were inflamed. In this eye, the outer corner is higher or above the central line of the eye. Asian eyes have 2 subtypes. These are given not because of their size, but because of their aperture. These are round Asian eyes or slim Asian eyes. Round Asian eyes. These seem to always be looking at something with curiosity, but although the fixed and upper eyelid are also one single piece, they do not look as inflamed. And one characteristic that they have is that although they are wide, they seem flatter. The corner is higher than the central line of the eye, but it is not very pronounced. The inner or lacrimal end is directed downwards and is rounded, while the outer end is torn out and narrowed. Slim Asian eyes. These seem to be almost closed and are very, very thin. They seem to be like a line among the upper and bottom eyelid. For this one, the upper and fixed eyelid also are one single piece and they do not seem to have a socket. The corner may be higher than the central line of the eye. These eyes are thin and slightly open at the tear and narrow at the outer corner. The fixed eyelid is very long, even than the length of the eye in almost all cases. Number 2, Feline Eyes. These eyes are similar to the Asian eyes, but in this type of eye, the upper and fixed eyelid does have a noticeable socket. In this eye, the corner is much higher than the central line of the eye. Sometimes it can rise up to 75 degrees and the lacrimal is very low and always below the tear line. It has 2 subtypes according to its opening: round feline eyes and also thin feline eyes. For this type of eye, the upper and fixed eyelid seem to have a very noticeable socket. The corner is much higher than the central line of the eye, taking it back and up, but does not exceed the highest central point of the eye. These are rounded in the center and the lacrimal is narrow and pointed. Thin feline eyes. For these type of eyes, we're going to find that they are very thin, especially in the inner lacrimal or outer corner of the eye. These have an appearance of seductive. In these, the corner is way above the central line of the eye, but in this type of eye, the center is thin and the tear is slightly below the tear line. These are usually attached to the arch of the eyebrow. In conclusion, it is very important to understand these types of eyes because this way we are going to be able to create an appropriate design for the guest, which, speaking of, we're going to be touching this topic next. As always, we are very happy that you joined us in today's video. Don't forget that we're on here every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. both on YouTube and Facebook. If you're watching us through YouTube, make sure to hit on that subscribe button. Make sure to also turn on the bell for notifications and leave us a comment down below. If you're watching us through Facebook, make sure to hit on those 3 little buttons or the follow button so that you're notified whenever we post another video. We're very happy and thankful that you're here and we love you so much. We hope to see you in the next video. Bye!